It is the time, the one and only time of the divine. We got a puzzle that is actually a great puzzle. It's like the best puzzle ever. We're gonna read this diary right here, okay? 15th Aranchan. Here begins the account of Wolfram, lead archaeologist. Captain Arias tells me there may be something worth excavating in this curious cave. I have hired a gaggle of locals with shovels. They insist this cave is haunted, but it's amazing the ghosts you can chase away with a heavy purse of gold. 16th Aranchan. Incredible! I've never seen craftsmanship like this. Was it a tomb, a temple? The pillars to the seven suggest some religious purpose. There is more, hidden behind a barrier. The workers are grumbling again, but I am an expert on the undead. If their ghost was real, I would know. 17th Aranchan. Idiots! The workers claim I've been meddling with the gods. I only took a small chip from the pillar. I had to test it somehow, and now they've sealed me down here. Nothing left but to examine the columns and hope they return. Each of the seven seems tied to an element or a trait. Phallic, earth. Duna, air. Tyrsendelius, blood. Zoroastissa, fire. Rogir, muscle. Zentetza, mind. Amadia, magic. 18th Aranchan. I don't think I'm alone. I was sure I heard a voice as I slept, but I couldn't make it out. It was faint, an echo, almost. 19th. It's here. It's real. Whatever it is, it's real. The guardians help me.
What a way to die, down here in this darkness. Poor soul.
Okay, so let's take a look one more time at these things right here. So Rallic is earth, Duna is air, Tyrsendelius is blood, Solsticia is fire, Rogir is muscle, Zantetza is mind, and Amadia is magic. Okay, so we know there's that.
The curious sculpture comes alive as you reach out to touch it. It thrums with power and throws flickering, dancing shadows against the walls. The carving is covered in strange glyphs that feel oddly familiar. They surround a gently glowing stone that makes you think of the night sky rolled into a ball.
Examine the glyphs.
Trying to read the symbols, you hear a faint whispering at the back of your mind, as if you're listening to the echoes of a past age. Your mind swims, and for a moment, the glyphs become clear. You read, Our first lords babes with power glowed, our seconds born in blood that flowed. Our thirds young to the wind return, our fourths to glowing flames adjourn.
First lords babes with power glow. I'm gonna guess that's Amadia. And then born in blood, Sandelius. And then wind, I guess would be Duna because of air. Fourth, flames, Zorstissa.
Our fifth lord's cubs with minds were blessed, our sixths had brawn beyond the rest.
Five, Zantetza. And sixth, Rogier.
Our seventh's brood spread from earth to glen, and thus no king shall rise again.
Earth to Glen. Oh, I guess that would be Relic.
You try to hold your focus as the whispering echo fades, but the letters waver, contorting and merging until they're nothing but meaningless glyphs once more.
Okay,
Or maybe a riddle about the past.
let's see if I remember that. Let's find out. First is Amadia.
It's Amadia, the mother of wizards.
And then I believe it was Sandelius. Can't reach. What the hell are you talking about?
Sandelius, poet and patron god of the elves.
What is going on with this camera right now? Okay, then I think it was Duna.
Ah, Duna, a true god, stout of heart and fierce of face.
Zorstissa.
Blessed Zolcis, an elegant god for
Then that's where is next?
Zantetza, the goddess of mirth, worshipped by imps.
Rogier.
The god of the orcs, Vrogir.
And then Relic.
Rabbit, of the humans.
I did it!
With fruit.
Something's happening. What's happening?
What infernal business is this?
This is some kinda crazy infernal business. Ooh, a tablet. Ancient stone tablet. Could it be the tablet we're looking for? Somehow, you recognize the words etched upon the tablet, though you can't identify the language. Gold and an unidentified ring.
I wonder what they did in life to deserve such a resting place.
The creature looks down from its perch, trembling.
Wow.
It crawled out of that sarcophagus as if it had forgotten how to move its limbs. It turns to you, and you see its face is covered by an intricate mask.
There are some blue dogs. The eternal Atira.
From behind its unmoving lips, you hear a noise. It starts as a groaning, croaking chatter, but slowly becomes more distinct. It's speaking.
Mais Saravel te de l'arentou, Chamery.
Who are you?
The stream of noise cuts off abruptly. After a moment, you hear a jolting, lurching voice.
It wears the face of Zol Stissa, but speaks the tongue of beasts. How cruel. I suspected the Seven Lords won the war after they locked me here, but seeing their faces on dumb creatures, a depressing confirmation.
Zorsteza? Seven Lords? Are you talking about the gods?
Gods? What is this senseless braying? The Seven Lords were Eternals, just as I am.
Deep within your soul, you feel your god stirring at the sound of the voice. You can feel its anger and fear swelling inside you.
You'd better start talking some sense soon. What do you mean the gods were Eternals?
The creature leans forward to get a better look at you, clucking and tutting under her breath.
It seems to be a simple form at its core, a source vat. A walking, unfortunately talking, source vat. Fascinating.
The truth hurts.
I wonder how to extract the source from the vessel without...
She pulls back suddenly, recoiling in horror.
It is rotting. Almost imperceptibly, but it decays before my eyes. It must have no more than a century or two left.
The god within you reacts. Her emotions a cocktail of fury and fear. You hear her voice, demanding that you give her control, demanding your body obey her will.
A terror you were. An eternity locked away was too good for you. I should have seen you ground to dust and fed to the wind. Your heresies deserve nothing less.
The figure recoils, as if struck.
Zol Stissa? What happened to you? Did you truly fall so far?
Silence! It is your king that has fallen. He and all the other eternal cowards were flung into the void. And the power you were too scared to hunt has made me a god.
And yet here you stand, small, weak, decaying. I will not even need the Aetiran to grind you into the dust.
You feel your god freeze at the mention of this Aetiran, a cold terror settling in your chest.
Where is it?
Ha! Of course you never found it. You always lacked imagination, my lady. I hid it in these very caves, although I can feel its distance now. Someone has uncovered it. Perhaps they intend to flay the godliness from you. No matter. Given your pathetic state, it is mine to collect at my leisure. As for that monstrosity you have made your shell, it was designed to die, and I think it is time that design were fulfilled. Do not worry. The source shall not be wasted. It will carry me from this tomb. It will bring me freedom at last.
Okay. So what I'm gonna do is Jesus, that's a lot of dogs. And what is happening? Oh, screw. I'm stunned already. What the hell do I do? Well, this is over. So, change of plans looks like I'm gonna not do this fight right now. I need some more magic armor to not get stunned. But, I found the tablet. So, I'm gonna...
I've spotted something.
What the hell did I spot? Go to Riker. What?
These are lizard remains. But in the human section of the graveyard, something's amiss.
What could be?
Brother, help me, please!
Skriva. What's the matter?
Isn't it obvious? Some thoughtless fool buried me in this grave like some common human. I can't be at peace in a place like this. I have to be put to rest according to lizard tradition. The eternal fire burns in the lizard quarter of the cemetery. I beg you, cast my remains into the fire. Set my spirit free. I will never know peace otherwise.
Okay. Now I gotta take this leg and put the leg in the fire. Where is the fire? I believe he's talking about this fire. It shouldn't be too difficult. I just, whoa, someone should be using that cloak. Magister's cloak. That's got a lot of magic armor. Oh, boy. I don't really wanna not use the cuirass, you know what I'm saying? But I guess I could switch out what I'm using if I want. So I'll hold on to them both. That's a thing you can do. Why am I bleeding? Burn leg. Okay. Maybe I have to put it more in this hand.
You have done me a great service, friend. Now, the Hall of Echoes beckons.
Not if I consume your source. No, just kidding. Razzle dazzle me. Now I'm gonna hit up Riker. Tell him, I'll be like, yo, you want this tablet? Well, I got this tablet just for you. I'm sure that'll end perfectly.
The masked creature grunts 3 times at the sight of you. It reaches its arm out. Clasped in its hand is a crumpled parchment. You take the page, and the servant returns to its hollow existence.
Whoa, that masked servant just gave me a letter. Riker's not in his chair. The letter must say why. Godwoken, I have no doubt you return with the tablet in hand. Forgive my presumptuousness, but I've readied my underchamber for your arrival. The entrance is within whispering distance. Riker. You're telling me I have to go to the basement? Jesus. I better save before going in there, you know what I'm saying? A locked door. I wonder what's behind it. I can't pick the door's lock right now. Maybe. I don't know.
The air buzzes with sauce here.
A skeletal cat. Horse.
There you are, God.
Ah, jeez.
I'm eager to hear your good news.
He's talking to Beast. The Red Prince has the tablet, though. This errand of yours better prove worth the time and energy.
I'm prepared to offer a generous reward, my good fellow. You're dying to show off those smoldering talents of yours. You just don't know how to handle them. I can help you with that. I can share my bond with the Source with you, fill your well to the brim, make you a master. The rest of the story, well, it's yours to write. You do your part, then I do mine.
I don't have the tablet, and by that I mean the Red Prince has it. The quest was a success, though.
How marvelous.
Riker's lips tremble impatiently as his eyes dart to your pack.
Show it to me.
You do what you're gonna do first.
He considers you for a moment.
Very well.
Riker closes his eyes and spreads his arms, then begins to recite a vivid incantation.
I call to the souls of the dead. Your remains, the stone garden's eternal burden, descend from the hall. Surrender your source to the vessel before me.
Riker's voice grows even louder until his words echo from every crevice in the chamber.
Swan and Rince, Crossley and Locke, Quincy, Keller, Harwood, Haran, an essence yours no longer, souls and source come forth. Cross to the void, so that he might awaken.
The words wrap themselves around you, then slip through your pores. You feel as if you could skate upon water or leap among the clouds. You are no longer less, but more.
It is done. I have brought something to nothing. Drink from the well of source, my friend. I have been true to my word.
What just happened? I got a third source point now. Thank you for your time. I have no intention of giving you the tablet.
You thought you might turn the table, did you? Such naivety. Almost charming, really. But we had an agreement. The tablet is mine. A shame it has to be this way. I was just getting fond of you.
There's a battle going on here. What did I expect? Well, I expect Riker to die. He's got a lot of physical armor though, so it might take a little longer than I thought. Ah, that was a critical. Dang, I wish I had more AP so I could knock him down. Now I can knock him down with Beat of the Sea. I'll get a slug right here, why not? Could always use the help of a slug. No, the slug doesn't have opportunist. They're trying to freeze me. Oh no, not this again. What the hell is that? Bone crawler. Can I destroy those bone piles? Or something? What does my source power even do? Oh, it drains magic armor? That's useful. I'm gonna do that right now. So I don't get frozen or something from this guy. Wow. That was amazing. Oh yeah, and I can't really do anything now because I was adrenaline.
I'm ready.
There's only one thing to do, knock him down. And also the bone crawler. servant is mad at the slug. Can't say I blame him. No, it didn't matter that I used the source power. I got stunned anyway. Okay, the one thing that I want to do is the Riker. The one thing, okay. I don't know how is the best way to do that though. I guess just like this. 29 health left. He's done for. Oh, the slug can charge. That's pretty neat. A charging slug. Okay. The crowd control is getting annoying.
Right where I want you.
He unfroze me because the nether swap went into the fire. That's crazy. Okay, so I think I can't finish off Riker yet. But these masked servants with wands are annoying. Never mind. Riker's gone. And it looks like the bone pile stopped working. The masked servants are dead too. Wow. Only this.
Once more, you feel your soul expand with raw source. Deep inside, your god calls for you again.
My god.
You should perform the Master's ritual one last time, here or in Siva's vault.
I'm a Siva's vault kind of guy. I don't know why that's in my backpack. What? How mad is Riker's spirit gonna be at me? Let's find out.
The spirit's lips curl into a sneer.
Don't look so pleased with yourself. You're too quick to act, too green still. Your bond with the Source may be strengthened, but you are hardly prepared for divinity. I've nothing left to show you, and nothing left to say. Take what you must, but my remaining memories and masteries, they are mine alone. Eternally.
His sneer is now a gash, wide and gruesome. You can barely believe one spirit could harbor so much contempt.
I'm sick of this. You only deserve to have your source drained.
The spirit offers no resistance, but instead spreads his arms as if to welcome his fate.
Those traps active? I hope not. What the hell was that? It sounds like ice. What's this book say? Hubert recounts an encounter with a pool of blood that rises from the floor and attacks him. He barely keeps his life. Once suspects, he loses his lunch. Okay. Poor little lunch. Can't be eaten. Grasp of the starved skill book. The starved always grasp at you. You need your weapon redesigned or want your amulet redefined. Then 2 small runes you can combine to fight the enemy for a while. But the song restarts, as does this rhyme. 'Cause when you do go out of style and once again 2 runes combine, then front is back, first and last in line. Parchment. I need parchment. I'm parched. Oh, I can play the piano. Wow.
Good find.
I found a key.
You see yourself in the mirror. It's quite a sight.
It's quite a sight. Oh, there's a lever.
Ah, I hear a door. Careful. I've spotted a trap.
A door opening. Jesus, did Sir Lord just run over the trap? Oh my gosh, this door is
All this
open.
knowledge hidden from inquisitive minds. Such a pity. Well, this is quite the antiques collection.
What's this chest? It looks important.
This is quite the antiques collection.
It's quite the antiques collection.
I can feel
my source power draining at the merest touch. Tenebrium is truly a material of the void.
A lucky day, a third pyramid.
It took my source. I don't know why the Red Prince talked, and it was Beast who did it. But I've got a third teleporter pyramid. Okay, I'm gonna pick up some very important books right now. You should pay attention to this. These books are so important. The Essence of Existence, Volume 2. The God's Guide are every witch and twirl. The devout tell us, yet they also tell us that the seven themselves are guided by the tapestry of time, where all of existence is written in the most indelible of inks. Are we to believe that who we love, what we speak, and where we journey is determined by an unknown hand and policed by unknown enforcers? Impossible. Within this universe we inhabit, where fruit falls from its tree to the ground and not into the skies, where the sun lights the days and the moon are nights. In that place, are we free to act of our own will, whatever the laws of the wind and thunder allow it? Do we have a will of our own? Is the question in that book. Here's the first volume. What could it say? I'm so curious. First I'm gonna heal this little guy so he doesn't just walk into more traps. Volume 1 of The Essence of Existence. There are some that seek pain, believing that only in suffering can we come close to the gods. The elves wallow in the deepest of wounds, reliving the pain of wars long past in the belief that they can avoid wrongdoings yet to come. Yet history proves that we are destined to repeat the same errors. What good is a lesson learned if we choose to ignore it? True meaning is not found in pain. Instead, the gods demand we end life's tumult in the pursuit of pleasure. Pleasure of the mind, the body, and the soul. We're all just looking for pleasure. I think the next important book is this one right here. I've got to get into this room, but it seems to be locked. I'll pick the lock. Just like that, it's open. What's up with these these animals right here.
If you think the Master loves you more than he loves me, then, Dot, you're a bigger idiot than you look.
Master's the master. Master knows the dog is better than the cat. Master says good dog. Does Master say good cat? No. No, Master does not. See?
Wow. That just blew my mind right now. Good dog, but no good cat. Holy.
The cat gives the dog a long, languid look of carefully disguised contempt. Then she sighs and turns to you.
Settle an argument for us. Dog's body here thinks that because the Master is grateful for his, meaning the dog's, mindless devotion, he loves his dog more than he loves his cat. I, on the other hand, know full well that it's the Master's admiration for my general bearing, demeanour and intrinsic greatness what is most indicative of a state of actual love. He near worships me, he does.
Master loves his dog. Master thinks his cat is cool, not the same thing.
You're a moron.
No, I'm not. I'm black-brown.
See what I'm dealing with? Come on, settle the argument. Tell him he's wrong.
I'm sure your master loves you both equally. And that is that.
Dog.
Oh, cat.
Dog.
Oh, you're impossible.
That is quite the dilemma they're dealing with.
I found something.
I found something. What did I find? Some dirty socks. And the final important book. It is wrong to kill a man. Or is it? What if that man has killed another? Is it wrong then? If yes, then what if he has killed 2 others? Or 3? How many should die at his hands before we can put him to death with a clear conscience? It is wrong to steal, but is it wrong for a poor man to thieve bread from a rich man who stores loaves in abundance? How empty must the thief's belly be before we forgive him his crime? How full must the rich man's granary be? There can never be one law that answers the question of what is right and what is wrong. There is only a river of justice, steered by the impulses of men and women, gods and goddesses, chance and nature. Oh, I'm gonna go into this room that I didn't before. I don't know why I did it. There's a lot of webs in this room. Maybe that's why, 'cause it looks scary.
The spider spindles right up to you, her long, long legs tickling the sandy floor. A malevolent intelligence gleams forth from 8 beady eyes. She opens her mouth, hissing at you.
Don't you know, my little pepper pot, that it's ever such bad manners to enter a queen's boudoir without permission? But what's this? Something familiar beats within your heart? A venom promise, a gift from one of my kind.
What? You mean that black heart that Ordis gave me?
She shuffles her enormous body closer, looming over you until you are enveloped under her shadow. Venom sizzles to the sand from her fangs as you are pinned in place under all 8 of her eyeballs.
You come here for me? You desire another spider's kiss?
No, I think I'm good.
How rude you are, Sugar Plum. But I'm not interested in you like that. I've already got plenty of babies. So you are still prey, but of a different kind. I hunger, and I hear my princelings blubbering in their loving cocoons. Time for us to feast.
Her fangs drool venom that sizzles on the sand. But there's no time to think about all that, because raising up on her hind legs, she pounces right at you.
I'm ready. What? 2 misses in a row? That's crazy. Knock him down just like that.
With you.
Oh no, the eggs are hatching. Not more spooky, scary spiders. Anything but spooky, scary spiders. They explode as well. Nothing I can't handle. Unless you stun me. That's something I can't handle. But it doesn't look like I have to worry about that here. I missed a giant spider just great. Again, what is going on?
Prepare yourself.
How am I missing the spider? That's crazy.
Meet the Reaper for me.
Another miss. Of course. Now for health. I was greedy to not go for the knockdown. Whoa, the Red Prince got charm. Blaster Spider. Made Beast of the Sea sleep. Jesus, well, at least he woke Beast up. No, my battle stop missed. Holy. This is... Wow, this is... That could have been very bad. But I think we're good. The blast just makes the spider even harder to hit. Did I win?
Our shield has gone mad.
Oh. I did win. Okay, a Rubai. Now let's get out of this spooky, scary place. More spiders might come for me. Where is Beast? Why are you just standing there, Beast? What does, I'm curious. What does this guy Leo have to say?
Kin, you speak to Cure, hatched from the egg of Zora. It pleases Cure to speak to lizards once more. But why does a dragonkin leave the ancient empire? Why does a dragonkin come to such a dark place?
You stare in shock. It's speaking perfect old tongue. You'd have no idea what it was saying if you weren't well versed in the Empire's ancient texts.
I don't know. I've always just been attracted to dark places.
This place is dark as any cave, and for a kin to seek out such shadow, has the Empire fallen so far? The old master would never have allowed such folly.
Oh, I Riker.
She hums quietly. The notes move in rhythm with her wandering eyes.
Are you better now?
The lizard pauses, and a smile crosses her face.
Me belongs to me. Servants belong to the hall. That's the way I like it.
Her hum returns, soft at first, then blossoming into a full-fledged hymn.
10 spans under, humans slept. 10 spans up, the dwarves were kept.
I want magic armor to keep me from getting stunned, you know what I'm saying? I don't like to be stunned. I have beasts use those because they require 12 intelligence. Oh no, no one's using the gloves of teleportation now. I don't need teleport, hopefully.
What's this? I found something.
Someone, anyone, dig me out of here. You! Help! I'm down here! A mind of this magnitude shouldn't be cursed to live like this. Can you dig me up?
Who are you?
Well, I used to be... Wait, who did I used to be? I can say with confidence who I am now, at least. A thinker, the likes of which you've never known and never will.
Okay, but I don't want any funny business.
Don't worry, there's nothing funny about me. I'll just wait here then.
The skeleton tries to brush the dirt from his clattering bones, then frowns. The moistest bits are still stuck in his cracks and crevices.
Thanks. You're probably looking for a reward, but I haven't got much. Except, you know, the wisdom of the ages.
He pokes a finger against his ossified head.
I'm a bit of a philosopher, you see. Not much else to be, what with all that thinking time.
He's a philosopher. What wisdom can you share?
Oh, but I don't just go around giving knowledge away like a common medium.
The skeleton pauses and sighs, then straightens his spine with a clatter.
A soul bond will settle it. A battle of wits. Then the cosmos itself will decide who can better face the truth of our own essence, me or you. A weak soul may not survive the bond, but I'm sure you'll be just fine.
Are you saying this battle could prove fatal to me?
Battle is dangerous, is it not? I find it to be true anyway, even when you're battling your own mortality. The angst can prove terminal to the weak-willed.
What does this soul bond entail?
Oh, it's easy. We link up souls and share our innermost beliefs. Think of it like an innocent little duel. The winner remains comfortable with their personal truths. The loser, well...
Let's do it.
Oh, how fun. Just touch this bone on my rib cage here, right over where my heart would be, if, well, you know.
You reach for the rib in question, but nothing feels different. Not until you try to pull your finger away and it remains glued to the bone.
All right, mister. Deep thought. First up, our purpose in life. I say it's to accumulate knowledge. Pretty great answer, eh? Can you do better than that?
His jaws clack together in a show of self-assurance.
Purpose in life. Purpose in life. Is it to love others as passionately as possible? Or is it to make the most of every moment? There's no greater purpose than to banish life's tumult in the pursuit of pleasure. I seem to remember reading that one in one of the books.
A shattering shiver passes through the skeleton's body from toe to head, then back again.
The cosmos agrees with you. Could it be, I don't know, my own meaning? This emptiness, no matter. Surely you cannot best me again. Tell me, Sammy Smartypants, is there such thing as free will? I say no. The gods guide our every move. I dare you to outsmart me now.
Is there free will? Am I always free to do as I choose? Or am I just a pawn to higher deities? Our individual freedoms are limited only by physical limitations. We are free to act within a defined set of rules. Aw, jeez, I don't know what the book said. I guess I'm just a pawn.
You are immobilized by fear. Fear of the unknown, fear of nothing, fear of everything. It aches, as if the weight of the world presses against your skull.
Aw, the big lizard's as weak as a kitten. There, it'll be okay.
My gut was right. I should have listened.
I hate to ask another question, but the bond demands it. Sorry and all that. So tell me, is there a difference between right and wrong? Don't hurt yourself now. I know how trying this must be for you.
The right and wrong are easily distinguishable. Some actions are moral or immoral and not easily defined. Morality is a river steered by the impulses of men and women, gods and goddesses, chance and nature. I remember reading that.
You feel the bond break between your finger and the skeleton. You pull your hand quickly back to your side. The truth of your final answer momentarily calms you, but it is not enough to ease the inner pain ripping through your mind, soul, and body. The pressure builds and builds.
Such a pity.
Well, now what? I guess it's over for me. Thank you for watching and stay safe out there.